Hello, this is Instructor Ivey. I wanted to hop on very quick to explain discussion boards in your online learning environment in Canvas. There has been some confusion about when things are due, how it correlates with your attendance grade and requirements. So instead of continuing to send out more reading material or reference you to other reading materials such as your syllabus or the actual discussion board in Canvas, I thought it might be helpful for me to hop on a quick video to explain to you discussion boards, especially since I'm COVID free now. I feel like I could talk. All right, so really quick, each module has its own discussion board. Okay, that means each module will have a topic that directly aligns with that module's learning objectives and reading materials that you will go through. So it's an opportunity for you as a student to show your comprehension of what you are learning throughout the course of the class. And it's also an opportunity for you to see your students' viewpoints, which is wonderful because sometimes based on our worldviews, we might read things differently. We might see things differently. So hearing other viewpoints might show you something within a text that maybe you didn't see the first time you went through it. So it's always great to see diversity of thought that's in a scholarly discussion. So yeah, there you have it. That's discussion boards. So when you have a module, and if you happen to be traveling or say there was a family emergency or you fell ill or something and you kind of lost your way a little bit, you could always look at the corresponding dates for the module in your syllabus as well as in Canvas. So on the far left side, just click on modules and you'll see there where we are in terms of which module are we in at that time. So right now it's the beginning of class. We're in module 1. So each module is composed of 2 weeks. So there's week 1, week 2 in module 1. There's week 1, week 2 in module 2, and so on. Okay. So when you look at each module, week 1 has specific requirements. Week 2 has specific requirements. So for each discussion board in each module, week 1 is for your initial post, where you publish your initial post. That is due Thursday before midnight. Okay. And if you happen to post it Friday through Sunday, it will be considered late as your attendance for that week. If you post it Thursday before midnight, then you have full credit for attendance that week. Okay, now let's look at week 2 of the same module. Now you have that entire week to post your replies. So you have until Sunday by midnight to post all of your replies, which is a great opportunity. It gives you plenty of time to look at your classmates, see what they wrote, and make a response. If you happen to be towards the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, make sure you post on a student who may not have any replies yet. Don't just go to the top of the thread. Look down and see all your classmates' responses. Pick someone who may not have as many responses or no responses at all. That way we all feel included in the discussion. No one wants to be, that one with no replies. And I've even been in discussion board because I've taken 2 masters online and I'm a doctoral student online. And I've been in discussion boards where I'm like, this person did not read the instructions. That's okay. I still reply. So I show them where they can expand their thought according to what the instructions say, as well as the week's readings. So find an opportunity. This is not like set in stone in terms of who you have to reply to, but give everybody a chance in your replies. Find somebody who has not been replied to and give them some feedback based on their response. Okay. So week 1, your initial post Thursday, full credit for attendance. If you post between Friday and Sunday, it's considered late. You get partial credit for your attendance. Week 2, you have the entire week to make your replies by Sunday by midnight. And if it's not posted by then, you will not get full credit for your attendance. So that's attendance. Now, the quality of your post will be graded as well. And that shows up um, in your grade section, not as attendance, but actually as an actual discussion post grade. So if you go to, for instance, module 1, which is usually an introduction of yourself, which is easy. You're talking about yourself. You don't have to reference anything. You're talking about yourself. Okay. Super easy. You would go to modules on the far left, click on modules. You'll see, scroll down to your discussion posts. You'll see an assignment overview. That assignment overview shows the objective and the description, which aligns with that module. So you should have had an understanding of the readings. So posting by Thursday is great because that gives you several days to go through the materials and get acquainted with them. If you did not have a chance by Thursday to read the entire chapter, go to the end of the chapter and read the summary. Look at the themes, look at the keywords, look at the glossary terms. Those are the points of that chapter. So you want to make sure that your initial post reflects that understanding, okay? Use citations that are APA. Right now, as of this recording, we're in APA 7, which is this lovely book. If you don't have the latest APA manual, you can always go to your library. Purdue OWL is another online source that has a great citation section, both in-text citations as well as references. If you have any questions about citations, I could do them in my sleep. Just reach out to me and I can help you. I don't know if that's something to brag that I could do them in my sleep, but you know, citations is one of those things that you just keep doing paper after paper after paper, and it becomes second nature. So don't let it be as scary as it may seem if you're very new to them. Okay, I'm here to help you. So when you're in the module, scroll down to the instructions. Read the instructions through thoroughly, answer every point that you're supposed to hit in your initial post to make sure that you're going to get maximum credit for your work. Okay. If there's 7 points that you're supposed to discuss and you only discuss 5, just know you're not going to get full credit. So make sure you kind of check off everything and you're thorough about understanding the instructions for that particular discussion post. I also want you to scroll down to completion criteria. And there you will see the module posting directions, which reinforce what I just mentioned. It says right here in black and white, initial response to the discussion thread by Thursday of the first week. It's right there. So, and then you see post at least 2 peer responses, the word count, final day of the module. So that's Sunday of week 2 of the module, okay? If you look a little further down, you'll see discussion grading rubrics, and they're usually for content, participation, and writing. But there's some columns there for exemplary, excellent, meet expectations, below expectations, and no submission at all. Just go to the far left. Don't even look to the right. Don't even look at that. Stick in the exemplary column and you're good, okay? You always want to reach for the best. Don't even consider anything less than the best. Just focus on that far left column and you're good to go. And this is how I will grade your posts. So it's not until you have made your initial post and your replies at the end of the module that I will grade everything in its totality. So the point of us breaking your discussion posts into separate weeks, and let's just be honest, there's some people who will wait till Sunday of week 2 to post everything. That's not really good for engagement, and we want you all to have an opportunity to have meaningful discussion as scholars, to talk about your readings, tie in some world news, tie in some personal experiences, cite references, show your understanding, meet the word count, but meet it with quality thought, you know. Um, and really take time to do your best work. Okay. I expect the best from you. I know that you are more than capable of doing excellent, exemplary work in this course, especially when it comes to the discussion posts, because this is where we get to see your point of view, right? Backed by references. And so this is where we really get to see if you are in a different major, tie in your major. If you have a particular uh, viewpoint based on your culture or your religion, uh, maybe personal experience, whatever have you, it's great. Um, this is where we get to see a little more about you and your thought process. And so really shine, give it some quality thought. I always say, and I'll close with this, you don't come to school and you pay all this tuition and have all this time and energy just to get a degree in your personal opinion. So you want to be well read and you want to really take time to hear your classmates' responses and really contribute to the discussion in a meaningful way that pushes the conversation forward. Okay. So, and it's not always agreeing. Sometimes you might disagree, but disagree respectfully, but, show diversity of thought. Okay. All right. That's it. Hopefully this was helpful for you. If you have any other questions or need clarification, I'll be happy to hop on a call, a Zoom where I could share my screen or just reply by email, whatever is necessary. But I'm always here. So feel free to reach out at any time. All right. Take care.